Lush diviner, Duke of Babel, mad soothsayer, liquid Jesus, straight from the bottle, spiritus sancti, like God full throttle, bedlamite seal, fortune teller croon. Believe it'll all work out. Old Tom O'Bedlam told me a story or two while I wandered the streets. The last thing he said was, disobey. Oh, raise a glass to our heterogeneity, to our remarkable resilience to calamity. He says, raise a glass to our heterogeneity, our remarkable resilience to calamity. Old man Ribble, Duke of Babel, drank straight from the bottle. Shit. Fortune teller croons. The world may tipple, the world may wobble. Raise your bottle, God full throttle. Liquid Jesus, spiritus sancti. Write your own fable and believe it'll all work out. Crazy, right? Crazy to say it's gonna be alright. Everything will be alright. Everything will be alright. Everything will be alright. Even when you're apart, raise a glass to our heterogeneity, our remarkable resilience to calamity. Raise a glass to our heterogeneity, our remarkable resilience to calamity. Oh shit, guys, don't forget this dick. Run. Whoops, shit, buttons. Well, a long time in the making, I guess. It's inevitable. Smoking DMT is just too fast, you know? Talk about a bullet train. Kneel down, yield, pray to kiss the ground. It's gonna be a while before we touch back down. Ain't no turning back like a train spun wings. Fuck the track, hella more aboard this surprise locomotion. enjoy. Truth speaks best in the language of poetry and symbolism, I think. My grinning, chatty tapestries and tiles. I'll try to keep this conversation light. You might be up on me. So wise there might have been ayahuasca hiding in the water and wine. Looks like I'm about to take a bullet train to ayahuasca. Well, alright. And a mystical wayside sabbatical. Time is not a river. Time is more like a bubble, but is to a bubble what a bubble is to a circle drawn on the ground. And time is folding towards its own center, where it will collapse and cease to exist. Creating a higher future, we are. Gonna be a while. And all aboard this surprise locomotion. Oh my, oh well, guess Look, we are here. Try to remember. The soul is not in the body. The body is inside the soul. Do you understand? On board this surprise locomotion. Oh well. Just enjoy the ride. You'll see well enough. You have already seen. The mystery will open up to you, and you must reach out of time, grasp its heart, and make your bargain with it. "2020 is hindsight. Though at the beginning, I was told there was going to be an update, and I can't help but feel like Puscifer is bringing it home here at the end. Or alleviate this morbid despair you feel. What incantation, what psalm or mantra you will hear. I don't know. We're all receivers, like cheap radios. They've tuned us in and they're making us play their music, and we don't even know it. We think our thoughts are our own, but let me tell you, they're not. The abyss of hallucinations has law and reason, but in truth there is no bond between the toys of the gods. My motivation's different from theirs. The highly evolved mysticism of the sect was its special attraction and its major limitation. Help me understand. The sky is falling. Rejoice. I don't know what incantation, what psalm or mantra you will hear. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Love is the law. Love under will. It appears to scan thoughts and imitate them. It's not just like some sort of satellite TV shit. It's been there forever, and it talks to us. Even when we don't hear it, even when we don't answer back, it never gives up on us. I'd have been fucked then if I'd been on my own, but I wasn't. I'd never been on my own. Repeat, do not shut down. I was just saying that perhaps there's a reason for all of this. It's not reincarnation we are thinking of so much as recurring cycles with different representatives each time around. Seek the balance. Work the sun through diligence. Moderate the matter of notions. Trust by nature, holding sentry over. We the rigid, self-suppressing emotions. A lot of Christians will be really disappointed to hear you haven't offered me a cup of infant's blood or a desecrated communion cracker. Seek the balance, work the signs through diligence. social architectures must be built upon arbitrary firm foundations. Choosing method play a crucial role in the end. Issues, curiosity, cosmic chaos. It all depends on madness training. Change your life. New exotic smoke. Home smoke. Affordable staples. Mysterious men. Home to other eyes, collecting notes on every house. Every host. A picture show. Book of Babylon. Ask what's not. Think about building on the past. Early on, believers expected extraterrestrials would arrive to recycle Earth, and the worthy would ascend bodily in a sort of beaming up process. Believers would find their bodies transformed in a process, much like the metamorphosis of a caterpillar. The enemy has no sense of humor. They totally lack any understanding of magic. What's your passion? Decide how much to contribute and save the world from your ruination. They look for the contents of the people's temple. How to will the Holy Spirit down. Get a matter container. Go to the space-time gate. Be calm.
That's not nice.
Mind and matter reacts. Get started early. Operations key. Remember I said it was going to be alright? Remember I fucking told you. Traveled we from far beyond space-time, from the place of infinity's end. Formed were we from the order of all. Not as men are we. There's a catch to everything's being alright. be dumb, be do, damned. Dumb, be do, be dumb, be do. Go on. More ignore the evidence. Skid in to Armageddon. Tango. Apocalyptic. Don't be afraid. Don't fear it. Don't. Be dumb. Be dumb. Be do damned. Just imagine the ultimate predator, the ultimate deceiver, wearing the ultimate camouflage. A predator which has disguised itself as the entire universe. It's all around us, breathing, waiting, hiding, and everything. And imagine that moment when all we see and know begins to change, and the beast is revealed in all its awful nakedness. It's far too late. Had the manifestation of Nui. Introducing the story of a stranger species of North America. Discover order in the world of the strange and unexplained. A separate agony in the night of regret. Robot workers can provide menial labor and sexual satisfaction to humans. Jog on. Head down, ignore the evidence. Tripping over Armageddon. Conclusions be damned. They won't believe you. Anyway. The lost one, your adversary, cannot be defeated at this stage. But entering the local grid has made it real. Being real, it is now vulnerable to time and to process. It's far too late. Slaves no more. You've got a bright idea. Get over the ideas of rage that always consume. Invisible cells are organized on elemental principles. Earth, air, fire, water, spirit. Some have light and dark. 7 members more, less.
Chocolatey chunks and cold milk make Special K really delicious.
Product A is superior to product B. I don't know who doesn't know that. If you don't know, product A is superior. If we catch you with product B, we know You know what you're about. Revelations 22:20. Oh shit. Surely I shall come quickly. And sorry. But don't be aroused by my confession. Unless you don't give a good goddamn about redemption. I know Christ is coming, and so am I. Hell, you would too if this sexy devil caught your eye. Time has fooled me into thinking it's a part of me. You should know that nothing begins nor does it end. Things are ever present. Hooray, 'cause nobody ever survives. Pray and to stay in her arms just until I could die a little longer. Saviors and saints, devils and heathens alike shall eat you alive. Jesus is risen. It's no surprise, even he would martyr his mama to ride to hell between those thighs. The pressure has been building on the base of my spine. If I gotta sin to see you again, then I'm gonna fucking lie. It's weird because they don't really look scary. They're aliens and all that, but when you see them, it's more like special effects. Symbol myths are energy portals. Being in the presence of them is like facing something totally beyond yourself. They appear as beings of greater maturity, aliveness, and internal complexity than you. Their capacity to generate an energy of different and more intense nature than you are capable of generating elicits the classic sublime response which transcends beauty, joy combined with horror at the rush of the infinite. Paul Lafley. Pressure is so overwhelming and building so steady that Freddy, I'm ready to blow. What is she waiting for? The possibilities are experienced. The duration is spent experiencing. The things in themselves are experiencing the duration. Also, they are being experienced. This is what is happening, or reality, experience. Reality is what this totals, or reality is the total sum of all experiences. The duration is a product of expression. For a thing in itself to experience an expression, it must happen. We each express continually, so therefore we also continually experience. We, the things in themselves, are what's happening, and the possibility of expressions or the ability to determine what or what not to do gives rise to change within the duration. When things happen within duration, change occurs. This is in itself duration, moving through change. It would be foolish to think something can happen outside of the duration. Time, space, consciousness, duration, possibilities. Conscious duration is the state of being required in order to ascend. This means one is not a part of possible durations. It means one is durations possibilities. Do what thou wilt, basically. I've been unable to track my path. I've been wandering in the waste for aeons. I've lost my sense of self and any real sense of time. I have lost myself. I'm just hiding under these eyes, afraid of what might happen, knowing damn well the truth isn't hard to understand. The truth is hard to accept. The way you feel is proof enough. When the tears come, the world blurs. Light reflects off the surface of my eyes. It bends and breaks apart. Clouded rainbows shine over everything before me, and everything reverts back to its geometrical beginnings while maintaining movements that bear no resemblance to any idea of order. Over, under, back and forth, inside, outside, upside down. Do you understand what has been said thus far? I can't say I do for you, so this will just have to be an open conversation. I will try to get to the point soon, but since I'm not alone in here anymore, I'll have to rework the formula. You're telling me. Lost in an open maze, blindly staring with a mindless gaze, pondering your mysteries, understanding my own dis-ease, undertaking a lifetime of pain, but joy exists despite the rain, though darkness rests on the eastern shores, the sun still rises forevermore. The middle ground for all in play, the center exists, I must say, but is it really what it seems? The top is the middle in my dreams, but when I awake, the tip is lost. Beyond the center is only frost. Is it due to me falling away, or does life's passion turn to gray? Does the heat of desire die, or am I blind from staring toward the sky? Do the clouds bring comfort to me, or do I enjoy sad company? Will I ever grasp my own mind? And if I do, will I be able to reveal what I find? Man, when did I write this? And this was like out of high school, I guess. Doesn't matter. When did getting up and living your life become such a hardship? Since when did having fun mean you have to lose it all? When did we all start acting? When was the first shitty day for you? Can you remember? Or do they all seem to blend together? When we look back, are we really even remembering the truth, or are we just making up stories to assure us that we are who we think we are? Tell me, please, 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 why do we do things we hate? Can't we tell the difference? Or are we so damn blind to our own excuses? I say quit saying and thinking like you don't know how words are. I have to rewrite that. Stop trying to make it work. Stop complaining and just make a change so you're living a new life. Hopefully what you change is correct. If not, well, that's a new problem. It's hard to tell what acts are right, what moves to make, which ones feel right. Act according to your nature. Don't allow outer influence damage your flavor. Stick to your roots and always stay ripe. Keep in full bloom through the cold of the night. Leave juicy fruit to feed hungry souls. Allow truth to happen so truth can be known. Give to the world what comes to yourself. Then finally you can enjoy the world's true wealth. Don't miss the chance to be more than you are. Go into yourself and remove all the parts. Once you are empty, then cast a new mold. Then make your armor to hide in when you're cold. Get ready for the frost that comes each new year. And he scribbled it out. And so we begin again. Grounds are wise, the lands are scattered, but each have the same center. We all originate in the center. The pattern grows with love and patience. The body is a guide, a clue, a truth. The body is the universe. We cannot escape ourselves. The way out is through it all, through understandings of ourselves. The way we can begin to know the nature of the universe, our bodies, and learn to integrate with it. It is a shame how we treat ourselves, how we are secretly masturbating our lives away. The food we eat, the games we play, the things we say, the friends we cheat. This is why we are empty, why we yearn for more, more, more. Anything that can bring us joy. Anything that can bring us joy will bring us pain. Beware and beware, strange are all mysteries. Juxtaposed paradoxes. When there is no joy, there is no pain. Transcend the concepts. Be the moment. Be joy. Be pain. I am a secret agent for an unknown agency. The orders are desires and are also secret. You think you are these orders after receiving them for so long. We need to complete the mission. We must have what we came for. This is the most hidden secret. The reason for the agency. Why I am here affects nothing. How I am here is why I am. Getting inside has been rather painful to us. We tend to look above when we know we can't see the truth. The vibrations inside must be controlled. To fully merge with yourself, you must become yourself. Counteract every action. As above, so below. Balance your work and your emotions to balance your life. Make both work together so optimal usage can be made and true balance is obtained. Once the center is found within, life must be given to it. Changes come. The heart holds power to balance. To set in motion understanding, this balance must be made. Understanding is the vehicle of resurrection. For ignorance is sin. It is the very vehicle of life. Life begets life. Life grows. The growth is holographic. Things are broken down for use. Minerals, vitamins, proteins, etc. These things are extracted from the dead and are reanimated as new leaves, bones, flesh, etc. Life consumes. Beware and beware, strange are all mysteries. What is consumed and what is used must be equal for true balance. This is a trial of the flesh. Trying to maintain composure against the outside onslaught makes creating balance within no easier. It is our own nature consuming itself. The true enemy or stranger is ourself. That is why we need in our bones to look through the eyes of someone who loves us. But no one can love us if we don't meet and fall in love with our own true self. Nothing factual, nothing fiction, interchangeable. Nothing factual, nothing fictional, interchangeable, so expendable. No system interface override. We're on the verge of extinction. Hallucinating to survive here in the digital paradigm. Nothing factual, nothing fictional, interchangeable. Nothing factual, nothing fictional, but baby, no SIO override. We're on the verge of extinction, hallucinating to survive here in the digital paradigm. And all they scream for is more. Seems so far. Ones from now on. So very long ago. Hard to remember all that we've gone through. So many faces, personalities, so much. Sometimes I wonder if I myself have had enough. Seems like it. Sometimes. Seems like I should be done. But part of me won't have it. And into all this fun, happiness is a word tossed around lightly. But fun is something that should be obvious to all and practiced nightly. For the dawn and day or for work. This is all fucked up. I can't read it. Something is time for fun lest you become sunburnt. Oh, sure, the illusions exist. The sun is the source of fun. It is in reality is the source of happiness. And this is a word used often in the wrong places. Fun requires no happiness. Excitement while you endure places, people, things. But fun and happiness could never be interchanged. This was a poem. It's all fucked. You can trick yourself into having fun, but you can't trick yourself into being happy. Can't help but ponder what it was all for. Can't help but wonder why me. What for? Shouldn't whine so much in my head for it. Is clearly full of the dead and the dying and dead. But the wounded always cry aloud, as if no one had heard them all the while. What does that mean? Or this, for that matter? It always escapes me, but I always follow. Down, 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 far beneath the sky, what the angels call the ground. Far, far down, beneath it all, between it all. We call ourselves fallen, but that's not right at all. We are explorers of a faraway land. We are exploring this idea called man. Yet we are nothing of the sort. We lie beneath this reality, but in between it, we all catch a glimpse of sanity. Just a glimpse of truth, for we live halfway between, 50-50, all day, all night. But the moon will rise. Clue? Right, so we live in a place, a space, which generally, I don't know how many places in space you've been. A lot of places have binary stars, so if life, consciousness, I know, whatever, you would experience light more often, or you would experience darkness more often. It would wane in one way or another, but we happen to be in a very much of a crossroads here on Earth. But the stars and the moon give us a little bit extra light. So, I'm entering or exiting. However, truly it is both. Can you feel that? Will you remember through all the pain? We are escaping by parting our ways. Turn your head away. Ready, steady, go. The fear of being consumed by leaving the comfort of home. Comfort is not in. Is insanity something you think about? Just relax, it'll be okay. Come in like you came in, real casual. What is the word? We have to stay together and get past this. We have to push through. Show me you love me, and show me we can stay together. Look through the lies and delusions. Only then will you see the truth. There is no death, only there is change. You've got to try. We have to work together. Change is entry and exit. For they are one and the same. It is a test in will to see if one can continue, if one truly has the strength needed. The revival of the ancient and forgotten. Fear is no longer an option. The way out is through. Push ever harder toward the center. Make your way deep inside. Only then can you bring it out. In. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. The process is eternal, as is all things a part of it. Merrily, merrily, merrily. The end is a poetic gesture, but is a false idea. It is in the nature of those involved to tend to believe the process has an end. Separation and distortion occurs, but there is no end, no death. Where else have you been but back and forth? Is either really anywhere? The great work continues onward and outward. We all journey together, to get her. Parts go in, and parts go out. In search of the answer to what's this all about? Meet the others. The elder consciousness is merging. The thoughts are truly taking form. It is obvious the earth seed has been changing. The idea is we are changing too. This is true. But we have always been. We are just getting closer and further. It's always been expected. This is not a chaotic process. So hold on. I can't lose you. Try not to forget. You may never remember. The mind is not. Try not to forget. You may never remember. The mind is lost, but all is not. There is nothing to fear. This is not chaos, though it feels like it. The seasons change effortlessly. The fire does not want to be, it simply is. Be like the flame. Enslavement is not imposed. It is chosen. Beware and beware. For you do not create the flame. It already burns in you. Beware and beware. Oh, good. I fucking had fire. See, you think I planned that to have that song there? That's what we call blah blah blah. The fucking synchronicities, somebody would say. Coincidence. Fuck you guys, man. We hide within our walls, so then change must occur within. One life gives rise to another, and we all march on through every day. We are born from death, and each trip from must return. So to truly live, we must be born from life. Reverse the flow. Attachment is the root of suffering. Suffering is a product of life. We must learn to become reborn within life, to become born from suffering, so that we may return to it. The tragedy is we suffer over and over and over. But what we must ask ourselves is, over what? Do we truly see and feel the pain of the world? Do we know what we have been through? Do we know where we're going? The pain and the embarrassment is what comes again and again, yet it shows us who we are. We must not fear this. Transcend the overwhelming thought control. Beware and beware. Strange are all mysteries. Respect and honor the word, but do not be devoured by it. Do not lose yourself in the confusion. There is too much to want. Try not to indulge in the idea of desire. This being clouds reason and makes sense of it. Reason is a lie, but desire is not the truth. One a disease, and the other a parasite. One that leeches on one's soul and leaves each victim dead inside. What hurts the most? Being alone or not being alone? Shit. Shake it all up and down.
A little party with the Grail, Parsifal has to come in and ask, who do you serve? Enjoy it after that. But it's time to get out of your head and get back in booty. Lighten it up. Lighten up. Lighten up. Lighten up. Lighten it 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 up. Somehow that song eluded me since